We start our show with breaking news. San Antonio Spurs star Victor Wembanyama will be out for the remainder of the season after being diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis, which is a blood clot in his right shoulder. Wembanyama, the 2024 Rookie of the Year, he's had several notable performances this year, including a 5x5 game, 10-block game, a 50-point game, and he had the Spurs fighting for a play-in spot. Shams Charania, our senior insider, joins us now. Shams, this diagnosis, it was shocking. We just saw Victor play in the All-Star game. What happened between that game Sunday and now?
The NBA world has been shaken by the unexpected news. Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs rising star, is out for the rest of the season. Just when fans were getting used to his incredible performances, a serious medical condition, deep vein thrombosis, DVT in his right shoulder, has forced him to step away from the game. But what does this really mean? How did this happen? And what impact will his absence have on the Spurs and the league? More importantly, what does the future hold for one of the most exciting young players in basketball? In this video, we'll break down everything. Wembanyama's journey so far, the details of his condition, how the Spurs will adapt, and what NBA fans can expect next. Stay with us until the end to get a full picture of the situation. Victor Wembanyama is not just another NBA rookie. He's a generational talent. Born in France in 2004, Wembanyama quickly rose through the ranks of European basketball, earning a reputation as one of the most unique prospects the sport has ever seen. Standing at 7 feet 4 inches, 2.24 meters, with an unprecedented mix of size, agility, and skill, he was already drawing comparisons to legends like Kevin Durant and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar before even stepping onto an NBA court. His dominance in the French league made him the consensus number 1. First overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft, where he was selected by the San Antonio Spurs. Expectations were sky high, and he didn't disappoint. In his debut season, Wembanyama showcased elite shot blocking, smooth ball handling, and an ability to score from anywhere on the court, something rarely seen in a player of his size. Before his unexpected exit, he was putting up 24.3 points, 11 rebounds, and nearly 4 blocks per game, making him one of the most exciting young stars in the league. But just as his momentum was building, an unforeseen medical condition changed everything. Now, the focus shifts from his on-court dominance to his road to recovery. Victor Wembanyama's season came to a sudden halt due to deep vein thrombosis, DVT, in his right shoulder, a condition that can be life-threatening if not treated properly. DVT occurs when a blood clot forms in a deep vein, restricting blood flow and potentially leading to complications such as a pulmonary embolism, a serious condition where the clot travels to the lungs. For an athlete of Wembanyama's caliber, this is more than just a minor setback. Blood clots can result from prolonged inactivity, dehydration, or even genetic factors. But in professional sports, they are particularly concerning due to the demands placed on the cardiovascular system. Some experts believe that factors such as intense travel schedules, rigorous training, and possible impacts on the shoulder area may have contributed to his condition. The diagnosis was made after the NBA All-Star break, when Wembanyama reportedly started experiencing discomfort and swelling in his shoulder. Medical evaluations confirmed the presence of a clot, leading doctors to immediately rule him out for the rest of the season to focus on treatment and recovery. The priority now is ensuring that he fully recovers before returning to the court. While some NBA players, like Brandon Ingram, have successfully returned from similar conditions, others, such as Chris Bosh, were forced into early retirement. The question now is, what does this mean for Wembanyama's future, and how will the Spurs handle his absence? Losing Victor Wembanyama for the remainder of the season is a major blow to the San Antonio Spurs, a team that has been in the midst of a rebuilding phase. Despite their struggles in the standings, Wembanyama was the centerpiece of their long-term vision, and his presence on the court was already transforming the team's identity. Before his diagnosis, Wembanyama was averaging 24.3 points, 11 rebounds, and 3.8 blocks per game, proving to be a game-changing defender and an offensive mismatch for any opponent. His unique combination of rim protection, perimeter shooting, and playmaking made him the focal point of San Antonio's system. Without him, the Spurs now face an uphill battle. Head coach Greg Popovich will need to adjust the team's strategy significantly. The biggest challenge will be on defense. Wembanyama's shot-blocking presence deterred opponents from attacking the paint. Now, the Spurs will have to rely on Zach Collins and other young players to step up in the front court. On offense, Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson are expected to take on bigger roles, but replacing Wembanyama's impact is nearly impossible. Additionally, his absence could affect the Spurs' standing in the Western Conference lottery race. With Wembanyama out, the team may lean into player development and draft positioning, ensuring they secure another top prospect to build alongside him when he returns next season. The question now is, how will this affect the NBA as a whole? Victor Wembanyama's absence doesn't just affect the Spurs, it shakes up the entire NBA. As one of the most hyped rookies in recent history, Wembanyama has been a major attraction for fans, generating millions of views online and boosting ticket sales wherever he played. 5.1 Loss of a must-watch player. Wembanyama's games consistently drew high TV ratings and massive social media engagement. His unique blend of height, agility, and skill made him a rare spectacle in the league. With him sidelined, the NBA loses a key storyline that had been drawing global interest. 5.2 Rookie of the Year race becomes unpredictable. Before his injury, Wembanyama was the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year. His absence opens the door for players like Chet Holmgren and Brandon Miller to claim the award. 5.3 The NBA's marketing and global reach Wembanyama was positioned as one of the faces of the league's future. The NBA was actively promoting him as the next international superstar. His injury forces the league to shift focus toward other young talents. With Wembanyama out, all eyes turn to his recovery and what his future in the NBA will look like. Victor Wembanyama's injury raises one big question. What comes next for him? While deep vein thrombosis, DVT, is a serious condition, the good news is that with proper treatment and medical supervision, a full recovery is possible. However, this will require patience and careful management. 6.1 Estimated recovery timeline. The treatment for DVT typically involves blood thinners and physical therapy. Most athletes require several months of recovery before returning to full contact sports. The Spurs medical staff will prioritize long-term health over a rushed comeback. 6.2 Comparing to other NBA players with similar conditions, Chris Bosh was forced to retire early due to recurring blood clot issues. Brandon Ingram had a blood clot in his arm but returned successfully. Ausar Thompson had a similar issue in college and made a full recovery. 6.3 What to expect from Wembanyama's return. If fully recovered, Wembanyama could return stronger for the 2025 season. This time off may allow him to add muscle and refine his game. The Spurs will likely adjust their strategies to maximize his longevity. The real test will be how Wembanyama responds physically and mentally to this challenge. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see if he can reclaim his trajectory as the NBA's next dominant force. Victor Wembanyama's unexpected medical setback has put an early end to what was shaping up to be one of the most exciting rookie seasons in NBA history. His absence is a major loss for the Spurs, the league, and basketball fans worldwide. But his long-term health is the priority. While deep vein thrombosis, DVT, is a serious condition, many athletes have successfully returned from similar diagnoses. With the right medical care and recovery plan, Wembanyama has every chance to come back stronger in the next season. The big question now is how he will adapt and evolve after this challenge. What do you think? Will Wembanyama bounce back and continue his rise to superstardom? Or will this health issue affect his long-term career? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA updates.